Dirty, filthy, cluttered, disdain, agony. All these words could be used to describe my valley right now. And I don't like that. I don't like all the ickiness. No, thank you. No, thank you. So we're gonna fix that today. We're finally gonna just deep clean my valley, pretty much get rid of everything imaginable and make it to where it's a clean slate for us to finally start decorating. So excited. So excited. So thank you for hanging out with me because I'm gonna need help. I'm gonna need someone to hold my hand while we do this. Okay, but let's go ahead and dive in to Disney Dreamlight Valley. This valley is not gonna clean itself, now is it? No, no, no.
Could I talk to you?
Okay, okay. So, we're here. We got our overalls on. We are ready. We're rocking and a rolling. Nothing, nothing's gonna stop us. Um, Now I don't have vacuum cleaners. I've been really bad about trying to get them. So we're doing this without vacuum cleaners. Even if I did have vacuum cleaners, I don't have that much Dreamlight. I have 240 Dreamlight. So I don't even have enough Dreamlight to use the vacuums even if I had them. So we're not going to be using vacuums to clean up. So we're going to be doing this the old-fashioned way. But what I am going to do is I'm going to swap out my companions. I'm going to get Max here so he can pick up sticks. And I think I'll get uh I think I'll get the bird, the turquoise sunbird, to pick up flowers. So sticks and flowers, they can pick those things up. And off they go. Look at them. Already doing great jobs. Wonderful. Helping to lighten my load a little bit. But let's go ahead and get started. So I don't have any of my areas decorated. The only one that I have decorated is this main plaza right here. So we're not gonna be touching this main plaza when it comes to us demolishing it and taking everything out of it. We're gonna... Oh, where's the last one? Oh, it's right there. I'm not gonna get it. We're not gonna be touching my plaza. We're just gonna be cleaning it up. As you can see, if we pull out and look at it, we have their houses, like the Toontown houses right here. We have this main little plot, central gardeny area with the stalls around it. We have my house, and then we have the plaza itself, and then over here on this side is kind of like our town with the restaurants and shops and things like that. So all of this is staying here. We're just gonna clean up what the night thorns and the sticks and all that. We're just gonna clean that stuff up. But pretty much for everything else, we're gonna be just taking everything out. So most of these designs are here from needing them for star paths and things like that. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you all doing today? If you don't know who I am, my name is Lakin, and thank you so much for raiding our little zoo. Thank you for trusting me with your community. Here we love all the live sim games like Disney Dreamlight Valley, Palia, Paralives, all of that kind of stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, you're in the right place. But hi, hi, hi! What were y'all playing today? What were y'all doing in the world? Y'all playing some Disney Dreamlight Valley? Let me get some Dreamlight. Well, we've just started our Dreamlight and we're going to be cleaning. We're going to be cleaning this entire valley. I'm tired of it looking chaotic and cluttered. I can't do it anymore. I just can't. So, We're gonna be fixing that. Very much so. Um, yes, there we go. So, friends, friends, we should all go check out Cozy Cuties and give them a follow. But yeah, thank you so much for coming over. Um, I'm so excited for tomorrow. I don't know if you are as well. I would assume you're excited as well for tomorrow with the new update. We're finally getting Ralph. Finally. It's been so long. He was teased for so long and we're finally getting him. Um, so I'm very excited. That's why we need a clean slate. That's why we need a clean slate of what's going on. And thank you so much for that follow. My follows are anonymous, but I want to welcome you officially to being a part of our little zoo here. You're officially a part of it, and thank you for choosing to spend your time here. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay. So, um, I was showing everyone my plaza is decorated. We're gonna keep my plaza how it is. We're not gonna take all this away. This is decorated. I like how it looks. We're just gonna clean it up. Night thorns, sticks, all that kind of stuff. Gots to go. Gots to go. But pretty much everywhere else, like here, we're gonna get rid of all this stuff. Some of these are from like leftover, like just looking at items or leftover from dream snaps and things like that. Same with here in the glade. I may keep this right here because I like how it looks in front of Tiana's house. I may keep that design, but we're gonna pretty much get rid of everything, all the foliage, all the different things like that. We're gonna just get rid of it all so we can have like this nice clean slate because it's getting to the point where I'm getting frustrated running around, especially because of the trees. As you can see, I've already cleared out the Glade of Trust, not the Glade of Trust, the Forest of Valor, out of all the trees because they were just so overwhelming and it was hard to navigate. So we're gonna pretty much do the same for everything else. And a lot of times I refuse to pick up my night thorns because what if I need them for what if I need them for the star path or for a dreamlight quest and things like that? I leave them. But there's so many of them that I feel like we can clean up some of them. Same with the memories. I just kind of leave them and it's like, do I really need to leave them? Not really. Especially cuz like I have like my gardening island. I have my gardening island that has memories on it. So I can just save those memories for if I need them for like the star path and things like that. So we're going to get rid of all this and then hopefully we can start decorating. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. So yeah. We need to start decorating, you know? I've been hanging out in the valley for a long time. I have a lot of hours. And I still feel like I'm very much at the beginning. And this will also be a great for like resource gathering, you know, just picking up everything. Because again, I don't have the vacuum cleaner. I have access to it. I just haven't made it yet. I've just not really focused on Eternity Isle, if I'm being honest. And I don't know where Max is. He's the one that's supposed to be picking up all the sticks, and yet here I am, picking up all the sticks. Rude. But, I want this place to look better than what it is. I'm kind of just overwhelmed by the mess. I can't handle it anymore. And I know that a lot of the stuff that I'm picking up, like the sticks and the, like, these, like, collect forageables right here are gonna be, like, they're gonna pop back up. But it's still just, why not go ahead and clean it all up in the same moment as, cleaning up all the clutter, you know? Yeah. And also it will help progress. Like, if we pick up all these memories and stuff, it will help us progress in these memory collections, because I have so many memories that I just don't have anything in them because I don't pick up my memories. I don't pick them up, which, like, is a good thing. Like, I do think the tip of leaving memories down so you can run through specifically, like, the star path and things like that, I think it's a very smart thing to do. But it gets to the point where it's like, okay, you don't need that many. You don't need to save that many of them. You can clean up some of them. You can clean up some of them, especially if you play a lot and you gather a lot. Yeah. But I think this may be our valley, maybe, or not a valley, our peaceful meadow may be done. Well, we have some memories right here. No, I'm sorry, Eve. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to pick up this right here. Thank you. Oh, I say that. I was like, oh, we're done. It's time to move on to the peaceful meadow. Look at this right here.
Excuse me.
There's
Hi,
3
I find
giant
myself in need of some
night
help.
thorns right in front of us. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Okay, now? Nope. There's this one right here. Okay. Maybe... Nope, there's one right here. I really thought I was gonna... I was like, man, this is gonna be easy. It's so fast. Slow down. I'm going too fast. Okay, now. No. But we're getting there. My handy dandy helpers can help pick up those right there. Ooh. Oh, we're almost done with that memory right there. I'll take it, I'll take it. And then here's a little orb thing. Oh, and there's another one over there. Let's see if we can pick that one up. And then I think this will be our last mess. I think now our plaza is clean. Our plaza is done. Oh, that's so exciting. We now have a clean plaza. And it's fully decorated, so it looks really nice. Time to move on to an area that's a little less decorated. Who am I kidding? It's not decorated at all. Things are just plopped down. And let's go ahead and just start by getting rid of things. I am going to keep this area. I don't really like it, but they're all together. So we're going to keep all this where it is. And we're just going to get rid of everything else. And then that way we have a fresh, clean slate to start new. I was always hesitant in the beginning to get rid of things when it comes to this game, like the decorating, because I knew that there was some quests that had like I didn't want to change around the look of the valley until I got through more of the beginner quests, because I wanted to make sure that I could identify where it was that they were talking about. And I knew I would get very frustrated if I couldn't figure out where they were just because I had changed things around a little too much. So I wanted to keep things the same of like where they were, but at this point I think we're fine. I think we're good. I can get rid of some stuff. This tree, I think that tree is just stuck there. But yeah, so this is gonna be the first time we're gonna see my valley naked. Is naked. Oh no. But it'll be good because that just means that that's the beginning of allowing us to decorate it how we want. Which I don't know exactly how I want to decorate. I know that I prefer, like, when it comes to, like, me decorating in other games, like, specifically, like, Animal Crossing and things like that. I like functionality in my decorating. So I like it when I have a cute area, but I also uh I also don't have to worry about maneuvering and getting around. I want to still be able to access everything I need to. And so making it to where it's still fully functional, but also cute is that's the main goal we're after, but that doesn't tell us how we're gonna, like, what designs we could go for and things like that. Options are unlimited here. They're unlimited. Like, we can, I guess we just have to, like, pick a theme. I think I want to go for, when it comes to decorating, I think I want to go for, like, having specific areas that are, like, movie themed. So, like, I want a Hercules area that has the Hercules items and things like that. And then Cinderella is in a area with like fairy godmother, and they're decorated around, like, their house and stuff is based on their movie and things like that. So I think I want to make it to where it's very much a segmented. But I've also seen people who design it like Disneyland or Disney World because of all the, like, park items we have. And I really like that as well. So, I mean, I guess I don't have to, like, pick just one. We can have multiples. Or we can even change it up as we go and be constantly decorating. Although I highly doubt I'm going to do that. I oftentimes decorate something and that's how it's decorated from then on out. No matter what. So I could be like, yeah, we'll decorate it more, but probably won't. But we'll still have fun with it. I kind of want to, like, get rid of the houses and things like that, but I also feel like get rid of them as in, like, put them on a floating island. I kind of want to do that, but also then my valley is going to be really empty, and I don't want it to look that sad. I just want it to be cleared and ready for us to, like, decorate and design. Okay, so I think that's everything besides this flooring that I can move, like, just on my own right now. Yeah, because I don't want to touch any of this. Even though there's decorations over here, I'm fine with how this looks for right now. So we'll keep that how it is. But I think everything else is just things we now have to pick up for ourselves. Okay. I guess that's what we'll do. If it will let us. There it goes, there it goes. Okay, Max. Okay, bird. Go pick up all the
What a
things.
morning.
Go pick them all up. But, yeah, so I just want... Oh, sorry, you were literally about to pick that up. I didn't mean to. I'm not trying to compete with you. Sorry, Max. It's just gonna be so much fun to see this all cleared out to where it's ready for us to start. A blank canvas, as you will. Because I've never seen my valley like this. Oh, are you gonna pick that up? Yes, thank you. I will probably keep some night thorns in like one of the realms. Like I won't clean up in like, I don't know, maybe like the Frosted Heights or something like that. Just because we are tomorrow getting a new star path. And so just so we can have it. Ooh, this one we only have one more section left. That's exciting. That's very exciting. Same with like the memories. I have some memories in the kitchen, like Remy's, and then I have some memories in my floating island with like my gardening floating island that I probably won't pick up as well. So that way we can just have those ready for tomorrow. Because why not? You know? Okay, I think this side is all done. This side is all clear. So now we just have to do the other side. This actually isn't taking that long. I've been putting this off because I've been like, oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever. And it's just, I need someone to talk to. I need someone to hang out with while I do it. But this actually isn't taking that long. We already have one side completely done of the peaceful meadow. Now we just gotta lather, rinse, repeat on the other. That's pretty much all this gonna be today is. It's just lather, rinse, repeat until we get to the fun stuff of decorating. Which I think I want to decorate a Hercules area. You know, well, he's the most recent character that we've gotten. And since we're about to like pretty much say goodbye to the Hercules era of Disney Dreamlight Valley with Ralph now coming into the valley, I think that will be fun to like say a proper goodbye to Hercules by decorating his area and using the items we got from the Star Path to like make like a little coliseum and things like that. So I'm pretty excited about that. We just one have to hope that we have enough money to make a coliseum worth it. But I think so. I think so. We're gonna be filling up all our memories. Oh my goodness. Memories. Like if we just, well, not here. Not here. Here we go. Well, not those. Not those. These. Like, look at them. I have so many empty ones. So many empty, or I have very few that are completely filled. We're fixing that today. After today, I can't guarantee that any of them will be filled, but they will be fuller. And that's all anyone can ask for, right? I think so. I think so. The only thing is, if we, by the time we get through cleaning up everything, I know there's gonna be some sticks and things that are in like the peaceful meadow and things like that. But again, just really I'm collecting all this other stuff, even though it will respawn, just to one, have it to where we can look at it for at least 1 second, where it is completely empty. But two, just so that way I can like also use this as like a resource collection at time, because I still have to where I can hoard all this stuff. I'm not at the point where I have like a chest full of anything, so we're still good. Oh, these 2 memories over here I missed, but it looks like these 2 memories are the last things we need to officially clean up the peaceful meadow, which is very, very, very exciting. Okay. Here we go. Look at it. It's all empty. It's all clear. Ah, this is good. And Vanellope, you're getting your best friend tomorrow. So exciting. I was thinking about like decorating Vanellope's area because we're getting Ralph tomorrow, but I also feel like that would just be very much like we're fixing to get within the star path probably a lot of items that work for Ralph and Vanellope, and so I would just already have to redo that decorating, you know? So I didn't want to do that. But Hercules, I feel like so that's why I'm like Hercules might be a good place to start. How's everyone feeling about Wreck-It Ralph? I'm happy that we're finally getting him, especially, hold on. Especially since we saw him in like the original preview images and things like that. So I'm happy to finally be getting him, but I'm kind of disappointed that we're only getting Ralph, if that makes sense. Like, whenever I was kind of excited, not so much for Ralph, but I was like, oh, that means we're probably getting Felix too, because we already have Vanellope, and I was kind of excited for that. But since we're just getting Ralph, it's like, oh, like, what was wrong with Ralph that it took you 3 years to release him, and it seems like you've already had him, but yet now you're releasing him, and you're not releasing him with another character, when normally these updates come with like 2 characters. So yeah, I'm just like, oh, I thought we could have gotten Ralph. But no. Not Ralph, Felix. Fix-It Felix Jr. But no. And his gorgeous house. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna put his house. It doesn't really match anything. But, like, it makes perfect sense for the movie. Like, I really enjoy the Wreck-It Ralph movie. And so I feel like it fits perfectly. But it's the same with, like, the new Twitch drop that we're gonna be getting. Which is, like, his bed. And it's a brick bed. And it's so ugly looking. But it fits perfectly with Ralph. And, like, the story and everything. It's just ugly. And I feel bad. Because it's like, oh, yay, we're getting Ralph. I'm excited for that. But all of his items are not necessarily that cute. So, that's a bummer. But how are you feeling about it? Are you excited for it? Are you more excited for the star path? Because I think the star path can be cool. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna hold all my judgment until I fully see all the items, but I think it could be cool. It's giving me more San Francisco vibes, which I'm not complaining about, but that just makes me want Baymax all the more. And we don't have him. So maybe soon? Maybe this is like a hint of what we could be getting? What is this? What am I holding on to? Oh, those are cans. Okay. I was like, what is that? All good. No need to be alarmed. No need to sound the alarm. We're all good. No. I think it'll be fine. I'm just so curious as to why it took this long. What happened with Ralph? Did someone accidentally delete his whole design and then they were like, no one really cares about Ralph. It's fine. We won't remake him before the release. And it's just taken them this long to remake him? Or have they just been sitting on him, thinking that he's their, like, golden ticket to getting tons and tons of people into the game, so they're releasing him at, like, a low point or something? I don't know. I'm just waiting for the whiplash we get from when the next DLC drops, however long that takes. Oh, yeah. I feel like they may release some, like, since they're doing that showcase at D23, I feel like they may announce it then. Which, I don't know. Because, like, most of the DLCs have dropped in, like, November. October, November, like that sort of timeline. And while Pooh Honey Wizard, not Pooh Honey Wizard, the Pooh DLC wasn't a huge DLC. It's still like, that's not that much time in between DLCs. So we'll see. Like where we were after horses. Oh my goodness. That was amazing. That was probably one of the most fun times to be a Disney Dreamlight Valley fan. Everyone cheering on about the horses was amazing and so exciting. And I feel like we may get that this year if they play their cards right. If we get what everyone thinks they're hinting at, I think we may have another horse moment on our hands. Hear me out. Pooh Honey Wizard, don't know him yet, but I want him. Well, the reason I say Pooh Honey Wizard is because that's the Pooh that I know. I don't have the DLC in the game, but in Lorcana, this is Pooh Honey Wizard. So Lorcana is the Disney trading card game, and Pooh Honey Wizard is one of the cards. Here, there's a way you can look at him without a line on him. And he's so cute. So cute. And actually, the newest set has a lot of Pooh cards. And so I have this so we can open up at the end of stream today. But like, look at him. He's so cute. Pooh Honey Wizard is amazing. Pooh Honey Wizard is the wisest of all of us. He can do no wrong. It's great. He's great. He helps tell us what we need to hear in our day-to-day life. Okay, I think I got all the main furniture items. No, not that tree. Oh, this lamppost. We can... No, that's part of that. Okay, we can get rid of that lamppost. Okay, I think everything else is good and fine. Now we can just pick stuff up individually. Yes. Yes. Pooh Honey Wizard is great. But yeah, the Pooh DLC, it's just gonna be interesting if they start releasing a lot of DLCs fast. But I think, because my thoughts, which I kind of hope they give us something in the D23 showcase, but my thoughts for the new DLC, or like the next DLC, is going underwater. I hope we get to go underwater, because like there's not a ton of Disney movies that are underwater, but there's enough where you can make like a whole nice little world to explore. Especially with like, I don't have the Little Mermaid a skin where Ariel can walk on land. The same with Ursula. I don't have their Dreamlights or Dream Styles where they have feet and can walk on land. So I don't really get to hang out with them. And Ariel is my favorite princess of all times. And so I want to be able to hang out with her. And so if I can become a mermaid and hang out with her, that would be better than horses, in my opinion. That would be 20 times better than horses. So I hope we can see that. But I won't ruminate on it too long because I don't want to get my hopes up just in case that is not it at all. But what I can ruminate on is the newest update with Ralph. Just Ralph. I hope at least some of his items are cute and usable, but the Star Path has what looks like to be some cute stuff, so I think that will save us for the cute aspect of it all. And what I mean by cute, I guess, is just usable. What I declare as usable, or what I would want to use in my valley. Because now that I'm cleaning, it's time to start decorating. It's time to get this place from looking drab to looking fab. Yes, yes, yes. I may leave those 3. Just because that's a lot. We'll clean them up. We'll clean them up. I need to clean up everything in my room, not just the things I want to clean up. This is all my fault, really, for just leaving every wish or every memory just there. That's on me. That's on no one else but me. Oh, nope, there's a thingy. We can't forget that. No, thank you. Now, I don't need flowers for my storage chests. I don't need flowers, but we'll take the flowers. We'll clean them up and stuff. But what I do need is like all this sand. I do need this. So I'll happily bust all these up and take all the sand. Same with rocks. I need rocks desperately. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why because I've used them. But especially in the last Star Path where we had to craft that 300 stone swimming pool. Oh my goodness. That took all my stone. So I know why it's not there, but like, you would think we would have more. I would have more than just 300 stone with how much it wants us to mine during every Star Path. You would think. But no. No. I'm not taking up this chest because this is my food chest. So I have the chest that interlocks and connects with multiple chests is in every one of my realms, right beside my whatever this is, the fast travel well, the wishing well. So it's right beside all those. That's why this chest is still here and I'm not gonna pick it up because of that. So that is that's kind of considered a combo piece with the wishing well. So if the wishing well can't go, that can't go. And I don't see many people using their storage or their like the chest that has groups like where you can open it from anywhere essentially. I don't see a lot of people using that as a food chest, but honestly, it's the best thing I've ever done. Because I always have food nearby and I never have to worry about it. So it also helps me to keep some storage open because most of the time, as you saw in that storage chest, there's just a lot of everything in there. So I'm just kind of eating whatever I get. Especially like whenever we have all those things where it's like craft this much food. We do it. Oh my goodness. Our storage is almost, or our inventory is almost full. How many times do you think we're gonna have to go back to dump out our inventory? I think we'll have to dump out our inventory.
You're making so many dreams come true.
3 times, I would say. 3 times maybe like the max. But like 2 times. At least one more time than this. Like we'll fill up our inventory once. And then I can see myself filling up the inventory one more time, dumping it out, and then the third inventory thing we may not fully fill up, but it could be close. Especially just with all the different flowers. The flowers is what's taking up all the inventory space. Now, I'm just glad I don't need to, like, break open all these rock nodes. I'm glad I don't have to do that. Because that would just be a lot. We got a memory out of that night thorn. Okay. And like, if we get an underwater thing, I hope it connects through the beach. I hope it does. I hope it does. Okay, with this area right here, I think I want to keep this. We may clean up some of the flowers because these flowers do make it to where I can't, like, not many flowers spawn in my Glade of Trust, and these are not native flowers to the Glade of Trust. So I think I'll probably pick up the flowers, but I'll leave everything else here, you know? Because, like, I do like how this area looks, but I don't think this is what it's gonna look like when I get finished. Like, I feel like I will very much change the way it looks. But for right now, since I don't have any thoughts or plans on what I want to do with my Glade of Trust, I feel like maybe just keeping it is fine. Oh no, I harvested that. I didn't want to do that. Because those are decorative harvests. That's not useful harvests. Well, I guess that one was. I guess that one was now. Okay. But it seemed like my bird wasn't picking up these flowers, which I guess is good if I've placed it down. That way my bird won't pick up everything, but let's go ahead and clean up. We can even sing a little cleanup song while we do it. Clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do their share. Because there's a lot to clean up, so don't slack off. Clean up. Oh my goodness. The Glade of Trust, I love the way it looks. But oh my goodness, these trees are annoying. They look nice. They look cool. But goodness, do they get in the way. Just a wee tad bit. Also, there's so many plants on the ground that I never realized just how many spots they've been like, yeah, let's plop down a plant right here. That looks good. Yeah, that's a perfect place for a plant. And I mean, they're not wrong. They're not wrong at all. But in this moment, it's a tad bit annoying. What's another cleanup song? There's that one where it's like closing time, the closing shift or something. I don't know that one though. I'm not as well versed in that one as I am in clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do their share. Clean up the valley. Where are all my valley villagers? We gotta clean up together. The valley villagers who clean up together stay together. That's what I've been told. And so it has to be true. Oh no, we're stuck. Well, not stuck, but I'm blind. I can't see. Oop. Now, this is going to be, with it being empty, this is going to be great. But it's also going to it's going to force me to start designing real quick, because an empty valley, every time I see an empty valley, I always think it's a sad valley. It's a very sad valley when it comes to just being empty. But also an empty valley is so much easier to navigate, which is why I don't want a cluttered valley. I very much want to keep functionality over form over beauty, or whatever they say. I want to keep it to where it's all designed in a way that I can move around and see without needing to squeeze through places or anything like that. Okay, so everything has been taken down. Look at that. It's so much brighter here and we can see everything. Oh my goodness. Oh, here's some items we missed. Here's some items. You're not permitted here. No, thank you. No, thank you. There we go. Perfect. So we'll definitely have to make sure we get on it. But I'm thinking, Glade of Trust, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do here, but I do know I want Tiana to be here, and I don't know who else I would want to be here. I kind of am, I don't know how I feel about having Mother Gothel right there and not being able to move her, but also I have no clue where I would put her if I could move her. I don't know. But that's not up to me. I can't move her, so she's staying there forever. But I do know that I kind of want to do specific areas inspired by, like, I think I want to have like a princess area and things like that. But we do have an ad starting in about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So if you do have to sit through that ad, I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you doing so. We're just going to keep cleaning up the island during that time. But if you would like to, during the ad, you can work on our community puzzle just by doing exclamation mark puzzle and getting access to the puzzle that way. But I'm just going to keep on working on the cleanup, because normally I would want to make sure you're not missing anything, but I don't think you're going to be missing anything. I think you're going to be just fine with, we're just going to be doing this exact same thing, you know? We may still even be in the Glade of Trust. But even if we're not in the Glade of Trust, this is all we're doing. Oh my goodness. We will be in the Glade of Trust. Look at all these dream like little memories. So yeah, you're not gonna miss anything at all. But yeah, I'll see you back here after those 3 minutes, and I appreciate you coming back afterwards. Yes. Hopefully you get some fun ads. Hopefully you do. But oh my goodness. And most of these are giving us coins. Oh, there we go. It heard me complaining. I wasn't really complaining. It's just I'm always surprised whenever a memory orb gives me a coin. Because I'm like, I don't have that many. You know? I don't have that many memories filled out in my head. So the fact that I can get money from them is very interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, here you can obviously tell that I used to have... Oh, we only have one more left for this one. One more left. That's exciting. That's very, very exciting. Okay. But as you can see here, this used to be where I would do the most gardening before I unlocked the garden, before I unlocked the floating islands. This is where my gardening was, which is why it looks like this. This is why it looks like it. So these have been here for a long time, so this is actually nice. This feels like such a big weight off my shoulders. Like, oh my goodness, I feel like I can breathe right now. Look at that. It's empty. Empty. Who would have ever thought it would be that empty? Not me. Not me. I may leave those. Because there's not that many of them, and they're in the fishing... They're from fishing, and they're out of the way. I may leave those just so that way I can... I don't know. I'm always worried that I'm not gonna... Because I saved them for, Dream, Star Paths. I'm worried that I'm gonna have to, like, hunt for memory orbs, which I don't want to do. I never want to be one of those people that's like, oh, I don't have 5 memories. I just have to hope that I get 5 memories. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's not what I want. I would like to just instantly have them. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. But it looks like we are back from the ads. Thank you so much for sitting through those. I greatly appreciate you doing so if you had to. Like I said, you didn't miss much. We're still here in the Glade of Trust. But look at that. All those memory orbs are cleaned up. We're deciding to keep these memory orbs here just because they're out of the way. And that way, in case we need them for the newest Star Path that's going to be coming out tomorrow, we'll be good. So we're keeping those there, but we cleaned up all the others. We cleaned up all the others. But in case you're just now tuning in and don't know who I am, my name is Lakin, and here at our cozy little zoo, we love to play life sim games like Disney Dreamlight Valley. So we've just been working on cleaning up our valley and getting it organized, getting rid of all the night shards, all the memory orbs, and also just all the random furniture that I've placed down places. A lot of times from like old dream snaps that are like partially taken down, but not fully. So we're just worrying about cleaning up everything, getting everything organized, so that way we can finally start decorating. And I'm really hoping that we can start decorating today, because I want to decorate a Hercules area to say proper goodbye to this update, you know? Because the next update is tomorrow with Wreck-It Ralph. So I don't want to decorate a Wreck-It Ralph area, even though I'm kind of excited for Ralph. Because we're going to be getting new items, and I don't want to have to redesign it with all the fun new items we're getting. So we'll work on Hercules instead. But one thing that I want to let you all know about is this Saturday on August 1st, we're going to have a Twitch exclusive bonus stream. So definitely come on by. It's to celebrate all the August birthdays. It's our community party that we host at the beginning of every month. So I'm very excited for that. We're going to be hanging out, discussing, dancing, and talking about K-pop. And even if you don't know anything about K-pop, I still highly recommend you coming over and hanging out, because I'm gonna be giving you song recommendations. You're gonna find some new songs that you like. So I highly recommend you coming over August 1st, which is Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be doing that, which is so very exciting. And then another thing that I want to go ahead and put on your radars is in September, we're going to be doing a charity fundraiser for the American Suicide Prevention Foundation, which is very, very special to me, very close to my heart. And yeah, so that's going to be in September. I'll tell you more information about that whenever it comes closer to time. But for right now, just know that September is a time for us to do all that. But it looks like we've pretty much gotten the Glade of Trust cleaned up. Now there's a few items over here that I could pick up, like these ferns and a stone or two, but I'm gonna leave them because it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna be overwhelmed by those few items in there. And we're leaving this because it looks cute. I really like it, and I don't want to tear it down just yet. I'm still attached to it. But we've finished the Glade of Trust. We've finished the Peaceful Meadow. We've finished Dazzle Beach. And we've finished the plaza. So it doesn't look like it because sticks are already spawning. But for the most part, we've finished 4 areas of our map. And now we only have 4 more areas. So next we'll work on the Forest of Valor, which is gonna be probably one of the quicker ones because I've already taken down all the trees because I was already overwhelmed by it and I couldn't handle it anymore. So we just got to kind of take all this down. I am going to keep these here because they're here to spawn hardwood. So we're not going to be getting rid of those. We'll keep those there. But furniture-wise, anything that's not a house has got to go. You know? Anything that is not a house has got to go, which I'll just place that there for right now. Because I don't know if I can fit it in that circle again. Even if I wanted to. Oh, and there's our moonstone chest, which is good. We'll definitely take that. I think I want my Forest of Valor to be my princess area. I think that is what I want. So I want to have a lot of like the princess movies and the princesses all together in one area through the Forest of Valor, because I think that will just be cool. And also it just gives me, I don't know, the forest gives me princess vibes. Very much so. But yeah, I think that's all the items. There's this item that's in the water, but I think that item's so cute that we're gonna keep it in the water. We're just gonna keep it there. Yeah, because we're keeping those. I think that's all the items that we have to pick up through, or that we can pick up through means of inventory, furniture mode, decorating mode. And everything else has to be picked up by hand. Because we don't have a what's it called? A vacuum. I don't have a vacuum. Because I've been really bad about getting one. And even if we did have a vacuum, I think they need Dreamlight to run. And I have like no Dreamlight. I have none whatsoever. So even if I had one and wanted to use it, I am so Dreamlight poor right now that it's like not even funny. So that's what we're dealing with. Oh, this is a... Oh, that's not like an actual memory. That's one of those things. Well, good thing I picked that up. Good thing we did that. So many stumps. So many stumps. I keep looking at the stuff around the houses. I keep thinking like, oh, I need to clean that stuff up. I missed it. And it's like, no, that's part of the house. You didn't miss nothing. That's part of the house. It's there to stay. I think so. I also have the 3 big DLCs. I don't have the Winnie the Pooh Adventure Pack, but I do have all 3 of the other like major DLCs that we've gotten. And I don't think we're gonna clean those up today. Well, I know we're not. I don't want to clean those up today. But when it comes to decorating them, how do y'all go about it? Do y'all keep only the villagers that go in that area, that like came with it? Or do y'all move villagers from the valley over there? And if you do move them, like how do you choose which villagers are going to move to Eternity Isle or Mythopia and things like that, like the Storybook Vale? Because I don't know. Mainly because I haven't seen many people's... I've seen a lot of people's decorated valleys, but I haven't seen a lot of people's decorated expansion packs or like expansion worlds. So I just don't know how people decorate those and like not what everyone's doing so I can copy it, but just, you know, to get ideas. I literally have no inspiration in my head. Like, I think it would be cool to put Hercules over in Mythopia. But also, like, I know that until you've finished all the quests with some of the villagers, you kind of need them in the valley. And I've not finished a lot of my questing, so I don't want to put him in the Mythopia and then I have to, like, keep moving his house back and forth so he can be in the main valley and things like that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm gonna decorate an area for Hercules here, and then I can always just kind of like, with the preset modes that we get, I can just move a preset over. Which wouldn't be too bad. I don't think so. That could be quite easy. So yeah, I kind of like that idea. Kind of like it. Oh my goodness. So much. The only thing I have stuck in my head right now is the clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do their share. As we clean up slowly these memories one by one. Look at it though. This is nice. Oh, this sprouted. No, thank you. Nope. We don't want that. Thank you. Like, this is so nice looking. I don't want it to look like this for long, but right now, it looks very refreshing and calming and, oh, feels like a breath of fresh air. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to like really dive into inspiration, especially for the expansion packs. Because like that is a lot of space to just only house 4 villagers, you know? That is a lot of space for that. So I think it is probably smart, especially with how we're just gonna keep adding new villagers to the main game, the base game. So it may be smart to move some villagers over. As well as, I don't know if there's any villagers I want to like banish. Because even the villagers I'm not exactly a fan of, I still think it would be fun to decorate for them. Like, oh, our inventory's full. We may need to go and empty out our inventory. Let's see how long we can last. Maybe we can finish cleaning up all of the Forest of Valor before we have to. Because pretty much everything here should be what's already in our inventory. But what was I saying before this? Oh, like even villagers that I'm not necessarily a fan of, like Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't like Nightmare Before Christmas. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I just don't like it. We won't be able to pick up these snowballs. Yeah, no. But I don't know if I necessarily want to banish them. Like, I can still make a cute little, like, Halloween area with them. So, I don't know if I want to banish anyone, but I may, like, need to, not necessarily for banishing purposes, put people on floating islands, but more so for, like, space purposes. Because again, we have so many villagers in the main valley. And we're just going to keep getting more. And if I don't want it to be cluttered, we're going to need space. And we have a very finite amount of space. Okay. This is our last thing. Look at this. Look at this horizon. It is all clean. Ignore the snowballs because my inventory is full. But it's all clean. Ugh. This feels nice.
Yes,
This feels
really
nice.
Okay,
let's pick this up.
Place like this.
And we still have this right here that we need to get rid of, and this. Okay. And this. Okay. There we go. Now it's all clear and clean. We can breathe. Here, I'm gonna move Woody's house back over to where it was. There we go. But let's go ahead and drop off our first batch of items on our storage island. That way we can have room to pick up those snowballs, but also to pick up everything else in the other 3 areas. We're moving through this pretty quickly. We're moving through this pretty quick. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, most of this is probably going to be flowers. But let's just go ahead and start off by emptying all the flowers. And if I have to go back through because some of them are... we don't have any of them and, like, it's not gonna... White and pink falling pistons. I think I put that in pink. Yes, I did. They're right there. White and red. We'll have to see. The flowers that are multicolored, I can never remember which spot I put them in. Because I organize my flowers right now just by color. And all the colors are in the same chest. But eventually I'll probably get to the point where I have like each individual flower is in its own area. You know, like all of these have their own chest, especially with like how I'm able to... It says white and red, so I'm gonna go with it's more white than anything. That's what I'm gonna go for, because obviously it didn't go in the white or the red area. So that means I don't have them. So it's fine. Let's see, we have a lot of dream shards. Let's donate those. And then we're also gonna have a lot of sticks and things like that. As well as some sand. Don't think I'll have any of that stuff. We may have some... We have softwood. Okay, just softwood. We don't have to go into those other sections. We have... Oh, we do have some, like, coal and some... I don't know where I got this gem from. And we have a lot of seeds. I'm just gonna hold on to the seeds until the very end instead of, like, going and dropping them off, because I know we're gonna be getting more of those. I can feel it. I can sense it. We're gonna be getting more of them, so no need for me to go to 2 floating islands just to drop things off when I know I'm gonna be coming back. You know? We need to drop that off, and then rice usually goes up into my farm island, so we'll just keep that up here. And the reason I have these items is because I'm trying to work on my Eternity Isle critters, and then that's for dragons in Storybook Vale, but mainly my Eternity Isle critters, I'm trying to work on getting them completed. So yeah, we gotta keep those. Gotta keep them, because I want to do I did a video where I explained all the Disney Dreamlight Valley critters, and I want to do, like, the video was for all the base game critters, but I want to do one where it's all the expansion pack critters. But I don't have many of the expansion pack critters of my own, so I need to, like, get them and also, like, make sure I know what I'm talking about whenever I am like, oh, this is how you approach them, and this is their favorite food, and things like that. And, like, I could just look at the wiki, but if I don't have any of the critters myself, it feels kind of weird, you know? So, we gotta fix that before I can make the sequel. But we're now in the Frosted Heights, here to clean up and get rid of everything. So let's go ahead and get started with just getting all the stuff that we can instantly pick up in the furniture mode. And then we'll move to all the stuff we have to pick up by hand, because we don't have a vacuum. I'll get a vacuum someday. Maybe. Maybe. Who knows? No, I will eventually. It's probably going to take longer than it should. Probably longer than other people would take. But it is what it is. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Going from, because I normally start at this node and then I go to this node, but this is gonna be nice. There's no more like taking a weird path around structures. Just right there. I like that. I like that a lot. Did we pick up that moonstone chest? Yeah, I guess we did. Because here's our other one. That's what made me think of it. We'll get rid of that. I don't know if I want to keep this area because this area is really cute. I kind of like this area a lot. So I may keep it. You know, we may keep this design as it is and not completely delete it. Because yeah, I do really like how this area looks. We can obviously clean it up with the spikes and the night thorns and things like that, but yeah, I think we just keep it. Hmm? Hi, Light Hydra. How are you? How are you? Thank you for grabbing your daily ticket into the zoo. Wow, 30? Oh my goodness. It seems you like it here. It seems you like it here. 30, a whole month. A whole month. That's so exciting. Ooh, yay. But you're just in time. You haven't missed anything. The only things you've missed are us cleaning. But guess what? We're still cleaning. So it's all good. It's all good. We're just I got tired of how my valley feels very cluttered and very overwhelming. So we're just getting rid of everything. Getting rid of it all. We're starting with empty slates. Like, look at this. Empty, clean, peaceful. Obviously, except for the houses. I can't, like, just pick up the houses. But clean, peaceful. Clean, peaceful. Clean, peaceful. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. So many room for activities. So much room for decorating. The world is our oyster. The world is our oyster for decorating. We are ready. We are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. But yeah. I think what was I talking about before? I can't remember. Oh, what I do remember. So Hades Town came out this past weekend. It was only supposed to be in theaters for 5 days, and it had such an amazing success that they've extended the run, which is amazing, and it's gotten to the point where so much ground. Oh my goodness, there's so much room for activities here. And we're gonna be able to finally, now that we've cleaned it all up, we can now decorate it properly and like make it our own and not just like whatever was going on in my valley beforehand.
Yeah, that's it.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
No. 10 stream streak. Were you able to hear the GIF that played? Were you able to hear the clip? Because I couldn't hear it. But if you were able to hear it, I know how I can fix that. But if you couldn't hear it as well, you're gonna have to play around with it some more. But hopefully you were able to hear that. I finally got some stream streak celebratory stuff. You were able to hear it? Okay, good. There's a couple different ones for the stream streak thing. There's like, I think 5 different what's it called? GIFs or like little clips or whatever. There's like 5 different ones, so it'll just be random on what you get and things like that. So I'm excited about that. But Hades Town had they were just gonna do the 5 day run, and then it was so well received that they've extended it. But it was like, it has beat out Hamilton for Broadway plays being released, like pro shots of plays being released into theaters. Opening weekend for Hamilton earned a little over $10 million on opening weekend. And over the entire course of the show, it got like a little over 20 million. But for opening weekend of Hades Town, it beat out Hamilton's opening weekend. So it got more than 10 million. Which is so exciting. So exciting. And it's one of the best, like, cinematically, one of the best, like, Broadway plays filmed for a movie ever done. So, like, it looks exactly like how it would if you went to go watch it as a play. But it's, you obviously get to see things up a little bit closer. So, yeah. But it's still great. I highly recommend it, and I hope they release it onto some streaming platform. I don't know which one, but I hope they do, so that way more people can see Hades Town, because it's a great play. I had never seen it before. I was specifically waiting until I could watch it before I like listened to the music and things like that. Worth it. So worth it. But we have a fun fact of the day, Redeem. Okay. Actually, that reminds me. Yesterday I didn't do my on this day in Disney history, and I was about to forget to do it today. So thank you for redeeming that. I loved Hades Town. So good. So good. I knew it would be good because of how much everyone loves it, but I didn't think it would be that good. So thank you for redeeming fun fact of the day fun. Thank you for redeeming fun Disney fact of the day. And so we'll actually do the on this day in history for Disney. So on this day in Disney history, we are traveling back to 1989. 1989. And on July 28th, 1989, there was a movie that was released. And that movie is Turner and Hooch, starring Tom Hanks. So, Tom Hanks, if you haven't seen Turner and Hooch, I highly recommend it. There is a TV show that, like, they didn't remake it, but it's, like, Turner's son, I believe. And he gets his kind of, like, hooch. And so, yeah. Wait, that's Disney? Yes. So, Turner and Hooch was released under Touchstone Touchstone Pictures, which is a production label underneath Disney. So it's kind of like their more, not adult movies. Like Turner and Hooch is still like a family-friendly movie, but it's like not a Disney animated movie, you know what I mean? So it's just like a different avenue for them to release movies under. And so Touchstone Pictures is a part of Disney. And yeah, if you've never seen Turner and Hooch, I highly recommend it. It's great. It's great. It's such a good one. It holds up. It's an old movie because it came out in the 80s, but it holds up. I don't think I've seen that movie. Oh, so the movie itself is about this this guy. Oh, hey, there's 2 moonstone chests right here. Score. So this guy, it's been a while since I've watched it, so sorry if I'm a little rusty. But he is kind of, is he the cop? I think he's, I can't remember, but I do know that this dog is not his dog. The owner of the dog passes away and he has to take care of it. Grudgingly. He does not want to. And then Hooch is very much like a Marmaduke style dog, where always getting into trouble, always doing funny things. And then I believe, if I'm remembering correctly and not getting the show mixed up with it, I believe they solve a crime of his original owner together. I believe. I could be wrong. Walter, if you want to correct me in on this, because I know you love Turner and Hooch, please do so. But I'm pretty sure that's it. It's great. It's really funny. Tom Hanks is amazing in it. Comedic wonder. It's great. But yeah, it's so funny. So funny. So, happy birthday, Turner and Hooch. Happy birthday. Also today in Disney history, if we travel back to 1951, Alice in Wonderland was released. So, while that may not be my favorite Disney film, it is the 13th animated film that Disney released, which is still very exciting. And I don't hate it. It's just, you know, it scared me as a child, so I don't have that fond of feelings for it. You know what I mean? But it's not a bad movie. But yeah, 2 great movies came out on these days in histories. Happy anniversary to those movies. So, yeah. But we've finished cleaning up the Frosted Heights. Now it's time for us to go over to the Sunlit Plateau. The Sunlit Plateau. Actually, I think we'll do the Forgotten Lands first and then the Sunlit Plateau, because the Sunlit Plateau is where we're going to be decorating. Because this is where I want Hercules to be. So we'll decorate this area last. So let's go ahead and go up to the Forgotten Lands and clean up this area. Oh my goodness. It needs it. Now it's been an hour and a half and we've almost cleaned up the entire valley, which isn't bad. You know, I was not sure how long this was going to take, but an hour and a half to clean up pretty much almost all of the valley is not bad at all. So I'm okay with that. Oh wait, did I just pick up a flower? Can I pick up flowers? Oh my goodness, I can. Well, Birdie, I may not need you. Well, I can't pick up those. I may not need you, Birdie. No, we'll give the bird things to do. I won't take away all its jobs. That would be mean. But we can clean up this area. We don't need it. We can't clean up those. I think those are stuck there right now, which is fine. So, like, I've cleaned up this area before, mainly because, again, here in the Forest of Valor were, like, areas that I just got really overwhelmed with, and so I just, like, scraped them dry. But there's still a few stuff here, so we can still clean up a little bit, but it won't take as long as, like, some of the others did. Especially, like, the Peaceful Meadow took a little while. That's fast. It takes me, like, a week. We're focused today. We're getting things done. You love Alice in Wonderland, such a great movie. Yeah, I like it, but it really scared me as a child. So I never am like, let's go watch like Alice in Wonderland. I'm never really like, oh yes, that's what I'm in the mood for. But if it's on and I'm watching it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is cute. It's just I'm still scarred from all those years ago. But yeah, we're focused today. We're getting things done. Oh, hey, there's a gym right there. Rude. Can we grab it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I wonder how long that gym has been back there. I don't know. Okay. Again, these trees are here and we could pick them up and remove them, but I'm gonna leave them there because they're for me being able to collect that type of wood if I need it. But we can just have Max clean up the wood himself, and I will leave the trees there for more wood to come to us later. Because, you know, you can never have too much wood. At least I'm not at the point yet where I'm like, yeah, that's enough wood. I don't need any more. Yeah, I'm good. No, I haven't hit it yet. But maybe I will. Okay. So, if you could have, like, you walk outside your house and you live in one of these areas of the valley. Now, I'm not saying you live in the valley with all the Disney characters or anything that. You still live in this world, but like just the vibe of the area you live in is like some part of the valley. Which one are you living in? Are you living in, do you want the vibes of the Forgotten Lands? Do you want the vibes of the peaceful meadow or the Dazzle Beach? Do you want the vibes of Mythopia? What vibes are you going for? I think I'm honestly the bind. I really like the look of the bind. Really like the look of the bind. But I may honestly go with just Wish Blossom Ranch. The ranch part, not the entire thing, but like just the, what exactly is it called? Like the Wishing Way area. I think that's where I would go. No problem. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for choosing me to be your background noise. I think I would choose just like this Wish Blossom area. Not the snow-covered part. I don't want the snow. But like just those like the spring flowering bushes and that type of thing. So pretty. So pretty. So I feel like I would have to choose that. But if I was to choose within the base game only, so like just the main valley, I would probably go with Dazzle Beach. Yeah, I think I would go with Dazzle Beach. The only downside would be, does me choosing the beach also indicate that I'm gonna have hurricanes? Because if so, I don't need all that. I don't want hurricane season. I've lived in hurricane season before. No thank you. I just want the little cute cozy beach. That's all I want. But yeah, when I was a kid, we lived in Florida for a time, and I just remember us having to like board up all the windows and be prepared for these like massive hurricanes. Because we were there during Hurricane Katrina. And that's the one that I remember. It was, and that was like our first year that we were living in Florida, and it was like, oh my goodness, this is what it's gonna be like every time? Very scary. So I don't want to be in hurricane season, but I do want a cute little beach. Maybe even if it's like a beach that's not a real beach, you know? Like a lake beach. I'd be okay with that. Because, like, I'm not getting in the water anyway. You will not catch me in, water. No. Unless it's a swimming pool. Then you may see me there, but not, regular water. Like, not natural water, at least. So it doesn't matter. But the nice, like, fake beaches on, like, a lake where you still get the sand and stuff. Yeah. You can catch me there. Okay. Our last area to clean up. This one. Sunlit Plateau. Honestly, the Sunlit Plateau is probably our worst one. This looks bad. We have this area right here that I decorated for a dream snap. But I think we'll clean it up. We're not gonna keep it. And we'll clean up everything. Because once we get done, we're gonna decorate a Hercules area over here. And I'm honestly thinking it may fit over on this side of the lake. This side right here. If it can fit over here, I would like it to be over here. So let's go ahead and get started with this cleanup process. We're so close. So close. Ooh. But I feel like there may be... It may not be that bad over here. Because again, I like took out trees. Had a big tree attack one day. And I was like, I can't do it anymore. No more trees. Trees are not allowed. But now we can just start fresh. Start clean. Let's see. Anything else I can pick up right here? Hello, hello, hello. Are you ready to get wrecked tomorrow? Yes. I'm so ready for Wreck-It Ralph. We've been missing him so badly. So I'm happy to finally get Ralph. Also, welcome in. Thank you for following. My name is Lakin, and I would like to officially welcome you to being a part of our little zoo here, where we play all of our favorite life sim games. So thank you for choosing me to spend your time with. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. I'm excited for Ralph, but I'm also a little sad that we're not getting Felix. We're not getting Fix-It Felix, and I'm kind of sad by that. Part of me is, I'm holding a little bit of hope out that I'm like, oh, they're just sneaking with you. You know, they're making you think you're not getting Felix, but you're getting Felix. So I'm trying to be hopeful, but because, you know, most of the time when we get an update, we get 2 villagers. But not in this one, it seems. Not in this one, which is a little sad. But that's okay, because we've been needing Ralph for a long time. I really like the movie Wreck-It Ralph. I know some people aren't necessarily super excited for this update because they don't care about Ralph. But I am excited because I really like the movie. I even like the sequel. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Really enjoy that. And I think that King Candy is one of the last great villains, like typical classic villains that we think of. So, he's a good villain. He's a great villain. Not just a good villain, a great villain. But are you excited as well? Are you excited? And it seems like I haven't read through all of the patch notes for tomorrow. Are those items I can pick up? Hold on. I haven't read through all the patch notes, but some of the patch notes that I've been able to read through, it looks like we're getting some pretty good quality of life updates, which I'm very, very excited for. Especially like the teleporting to villagers and things like that. That's very, very exciting. So I'm excited to see how that all pans out. Okay, I think that was all of it. I think I was just missing those right there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I'm back. Had to get the door, ran out for coffee. No problem, no problem. We're just discussing the new update that comes out tomorrow while we finish cleaning up our last area. And then, oh, we finished a memory. We finished a memory. It's a very scary memory, but it's a memory. And then we'll be able to design this area. So we can design it like Hercules, which I'm excited for. But this has probably been the worst area imaginable. Oh my goodness, so much stuff over here. And not necessarily like items, but just like all the flowers, all the night thorns, all the whatever the bones are called. It's a lot. It's a lot. Yes, I'm hoping for Robin Hood, Powerline, Drake Mallard, 624, Chip, Dale, and Gadget. They can add Monterey Jack and Zipper if they have time. Those are some pretty good ideas. Pretty good ideas. There's a plenty of villagers for them to add. Like, that's probably one of the great things about this game being attached to Disney, is because there's so many characters that they could add. Now, it's just all determinant of if they add how deep cut they go. Like, are they only going to add super popular characters? Because if that's the case, we're gonna run out very, very quickly. But if they do deep cuts or shows and movies that are not as popular, or they're popular but they just have more of a cult following than a regular well-known audience, they have plenty. They have so many, especially because, you know, Disney ads every year. Well, not too much recently, because they're not really doing that many new movies. They're not really doing that many original movies. They're just rehashing old stuff or doing sequels. But still. Still. Unfortunately, I have to leave. I have a lot to do today. No worries, no worries. Never apologize, but thank you so much for hanging out with me for the bit that you did. And hopefully I can see you tomorrow. But if not, I'll see you when I see you, and I hope you have a great day and that everything goes exactly how you want it to. But we'll just be here cleaning up, working on all this. Very, very hard. We're such hard workers. We're so hard. Like, I had to put on the overalls today because to prove to y'all that we're getting business done. We're getting things done today. The overalls mean business. They mean business. Okay. I may not clean up that side. Specifically of like memories and night thorns. I may not clean up this side because there's not that many night thorns, and not that many memories, so it's not gonna look like overrun and like too much. But it will be enough for us to, like, if we need, like, if one of the early star path duties is dealing with either the night thorns or the memories, we can do that without waiting. So we'll still clean up a little bit. We'll still like tidy up the stuff that we can, but we may not tidy up the other things. Thank you so much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. And we're almost to my goal. That's so exciting. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lakin, and I would like to officially welcome you into our little zoo here. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. I greatly appreciate it. Now our followers. Oh, I just said I wasn't going to do that. Oops, my bad. Our followers are anonymous, so you can stay lurking if you would like. But also, if you would like to, no pressure, no pressure. But we do have, we do celebrate community birthdays here. So, specifically on the Twitch side, we have a channel point redeem that you can redeem to add your birth month to our community calendar. So that way at the beginning of that month, we will celebrate your birthday. So for August 1st is this Saturday, and we're going to be celebrating all the August birthdays during our Saturday bonus stream, which is so very exciting. And like on in the beginning of July, we celebrated all the July birthdays and things like that. So it was great. It was fun. I like doing that. I like celebrating people's birthdays because it is a joy and a privilege to grow old. There is nothing wrong with growing old. In fact, that is the goal. That is the goal for all of us, to one day be old. So we have to celebrate getting closer and closer to that every day. So yeah. But again, you don't have to. No pressures. Even if I don't specifically know it's your birthday, but you know it's your birthday, you know that we're celebrating, that's all that matters. But yeah. Okay. I think we're done. Oh, I didn't mean to pet you. I mean, I guess it's a good thing I petted you. I think we're done with this area. Because we have some night thorns, we have a few memories. So that way we're good for tomorrow in case we need them. And I think we're ready to decorate. I think we are ready to decorate. I don't really celebrate birthdays, but to each their own. Well, birthdays are just, it never has to be anything big. It's just the acknowledgement and the gratitude of survived another year. You made it through another year, and you have another year of wonderful life and breath on this earth to look forward to, which is the main thing to celebrate. But we do have an ad starting in about 2 minutes. During that ad, we will be working on our community puzzle, which you can get to the puzzle by typing in !puzzle, like that right there. If you're over on the YouTube side, you can do so as well and get the link. But that is the puzzle we will be working on. I do this so that way no one misses anything, especially because we're about to start decorating, which is so very exciting. It's going to be our first time decorating in the valley. Well, except for our plaza, but we didn't do that together. But yeah, so if you have to sit through those ads, I greatly appreciate you doing so because it is a free way to support me. But yeah, use it, get up, stretch, get some water, and once this ad has concluded, once we are back from these 3 minutes, we will start our decorating of, I think this area over here, we're gonna make it Hercules-ified. and it's gonna be great. We're gonna have to figure this out and plan it properly. Oh no, I've never done this before. I'm gonna need your help. I'm definitely gonna need your help. But yeah, we'll wait till after the ad is done and we'll work on the puzzle in the meantime. Yeah, we're not gonna get rid of those trees because that's how we're gonna get the wood. But we can move this stuff over just a little bit. Give us some proper room and all that. And all that jazz. Okay. So it looks like the ad is about to start. So let's go ahead and swap over. But we are back in Disney Dreamlight Valley. We're back. It is time. It is time. We have cleared out our valley. We have made this area nice and clear. It's vast and open. Ignore those night thorns and memories. Ignore them because we're not focused on that today. It's clean, I promise. I cleaned my room. We're gonna focus on this area right here, making it a Herculean wonderland. Yes? Yes? Okay, so idea-wise, we have Hercules' house, right? But we also have the, let's search via the star path, the godly glamour star path. We have all these Herculean items specifically that came with the star path. So I kind of want to use the stadium to make not a full stadium, but like a little half stadium. I think could be cool. I only have one of each of the pieces right here. But then we also have the gate that we can use. We can like make sure that that's at the entrance. And I'm not going to use this closed gate because I don't want to like stop anyone from getting in. Unless we can put this in front of Hercules's house. But then there's still a way for us to kind of go around it. So then it's like, you can't go in because he would have maximum security since, you know, all the fangirls are over him. But we can still get in. I kind of like that. And then we have this pavilion that we can use and these walls. I think I want to like connect these walls to the stadium seats. Well, they don't connect as nicely as I would have hoped. But still, I think that could be cool. Or we can connect them to the house maybe? Let's see. No. I don't know. We may use this somewhere, but we have this as an option. And then we have the pillars and the walkways. Also, this like companion house, I really like. But what we will actually use is I'm going to move baby Pegasus over here. So I have baby Pegasus's house right here. And I use it as like a cute little companion house. So I have companions roaming around my house. Like I have my porch goose there, Harold. But we'll actually put baby Pegasus's house here so he can always be running around this area, this Hercules area, which I think is a fun idea. And then we have this companion spa you can put right beside it. That would be cute. And then this Olympic planet. I don't think we're going to use this. I don't think we're going to use this, but we will probably use the walkway and obviously more of the these things. So let's go ahead and go buy some stuff from Scrooge that we already know we're going to need. I think I want at least 2 more of the stadium seats and things like that. We probably want like maybe a total of 4 of the walls and maybe another pavilion of some sort. But yeah, we're gonna be decorating Hades. Is it not Hades? No, not Hades. Hercules. We're gonna be decorating Hercules' area, and we're gonna make it fit for a god. Fit for a god. Also, is there anything in here that would work? Let's see.
A minute of your time?
It doesn't look like it.
Oh,
Doesn't
great
nothing
things,
screams
neighbor.
Hercules to me. But let's see. I'd like to order some items, some furniture, please. Yeah, we don't have tons of money, but I can always easily get some more. I have plenty of pumpkins I can sell, so that's perfectly fine with me. Oh, and we have these like little clouds. Oh, I may get two of those. And then we'll get one more of this stadium seat, and we'll get one more of this curved seat. And then let's see. Walkway wise, we probably want a good number of them. I'm gonna say 15 of the straight ones, and then the curved ones 4. We can start with 4 or 8. We'll start with 8 just to like see, because I don't know exactly where I want to put those. And then we can get 3 more walls, so we have a total of 4. And we get some more. We have small ones and tall ones. Let's get 3. So we have 4 marble pillars, like 4 small ones, and we'll get 3 of these taller ones. So we can also have 4 of those. And then let's see. We can have 4 total seats just to kind of see. I don't know if we'll use those, but just to see about that. But let's see. Where's the Hercules area? We can kind of look in that real quick. Have I passed it? I don't... Hercules right here. Apply this filter. Let's see if there's anything else we're missing that we could use. Oh, we have these statues that we can use. I don't know if we would want any more than what we have right there. This is like a trophy pedestal. We can get 1 more of that, so there's 2 of them. As well as this. We can get 2 of those, and we're pretty much out of money here. But we have 1 of all these different things. So I think we should be good on at least a good starting base. We've used all our money, but again, we can always get more. We can always get more money. Let's go ahead and start decorating here and seeing what progress we can make. Yes, yes, yes. I think so. I think so. It'll be great. It'll be grand. Hercules is going to be so proud of us. Phil is going to call us amazing. They're going to be so proud. They're going to be like, wow, we're the first ones to have a fully decorated part of your island. We're so special. Honestly, this may go straight to their heads. This may go straight to their heads. Oh my goodness. I don't want a big-headed Hercules. Or even a big-headed Phil. Oh my goodness. We may have made a mistake, guys. We may have made a mistake. Okay. Let's see, let's see. We want... Interesting. I thought if I just did the Hercules filter, it would give me all the items, but it did not. So if I have that selected and Hercules selected, interesting. Okay. Okay. I've never really played around with the filters that much because I haven't really decorated before. So That's a weird thing. Like, it's weird that all this stuff isn't classified as Hercules. Because, like, I don't... You're gonna tell me that this is, like, Goofy related? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't think you can tell me that that's anywhere close to being Goofy related or, like, Moana themed. No, it's Hercules and Hercules alone. Do we even want it right here? I don't even know if we can fit all this stuff right here. I just thought it would be cool over here. I mean, I can always have Hercules' house and then the area right there. Or we can move Hercules' house to over here. I want to still be able to reach the node back there. But we could do this. This may just be really tight. It may not actually work with what I'm wanting with this house or this lake right here. Let's see. Let's see. That's what we're here for. We're here to figure this out. Because I just like the idea of all of this being Hercules. Because, like, you can have the gate there. But the stadium is really big. It's quite large. So, I don't know about this. Let's see. Let's just try, let's not worry about the stadium yet. Let's worry about Hercules' house. If we place it right here. I like angles. I love a good angle. If I can put anything and everything on an angle, you bet your bottom dollar I'm going to. You bet that I'm going to. But maybe I can't put Hercules' house on an angle. Maybe I can't, which is rude. I should be able to. Everything deserves to be on an angle. Like, my TV's on an angle. I wish my couch could be on an angle. Angles are great. It just makes things look more fun and festive and things like that. I'm correct. I'm correct about this. Oh, wait, no. I have both of them. Darn. This is gonna be confusing going back and forth. I may, like, plop down all the items that I can. But, like, this little fountain in front of Hercules' house? Oh, that could be so cute! Oh, that's adorable. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That could be adorable. And then we can have, like, little pedestals over on each side. And Phil's Grecian urn. Oh, it can't go on? Oh, that's rude. Why? Also, this is a very weird, like, radius around Phil's thing, but I thought it could go up there. Maybe it cannot. Let's see. If we... No, that doesn't look right. This is like Phil's Grecian, little urn. It's his prized possession. And we're just gonna have it on the ground? That don't make no sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. But what we can do is have these, like clouds. Ooh, yes. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's see, what else do we got? We got this Greek hero column. Got 2 of them. Those are not... Why is one huge and one's tiny? I don't... Okay, well... Do we do it like that? No, those don't look right together. Okay, y'all cannot be seen together. Y'all are not y'all are not fit to be seen beside each other. And this one, oh my goodness. Can we not just have any that are the same size? Ridiculous. But that can go right in front of Phil's or Hercules' house. Maybe that's too much. We got the fountain. We don't want to take away from the fountain. Maybe that's too much. Let's see, what else we got though? What else we got? We got Hercules' statue, we got some pillars, we got the Greek stage. And then we have this Grecian chaise lounge. So I think this may be just what Hercules' house looks like. Actually, what if we have this just right? No, I don't want to block anything off. I want to be able to use my island properly. But maybe we just have this open in front. Maybe we don't use the closed one. Because I don't know. Like, if we could open and close, I think that would be cool. Like, interact with it. But, yeah, maybe for, like, functionality-wise, we need to just have this. And then we can have the walls. Where are the walls? I think I have some out. Yeah. Here we go. We can put these walls right here. So that way no one can get in. I mean, technically you can get in, but you know, we can pretend. We can have an imagination. Let's see if we can make this. You slide on in there. Oh, it's one short. Slippy slide right over, please, please, please. Perfect. Perfect. And then we can get another one of these smaller ones to put in front of here. Or do we think the bigger one would look better? Like that. Let's look. Let's investigate. Obviously, we have to, like, recenter the Hercules' house and everything, but I kind of like the bigger statue guy. You vote larger as well? Okay, yeah. I think the bigger statue looks a little bit better. So we'll have to get a second one to make it symmetrical. I don't always need things to be symmetrical, but I think this is a good place to be symmetrical. Okay, so let's move all this stuff slightly over. Hold on. Want this to be right in the center. Okay, is that even? Yeah, that's even. You can let me know if it's not even. You can be like, oh my goodness, Lakin. Your asymmetrical brain is coming out. And I'll be like, what? Really? No, I thought I was doing good. And you'll be like, no, it's not. And I'll be like, okay, I guess I believe you. And you'll be like, yes, please trust me. And it'll be great. Okay, but I think that's... What do we think about this? Being like a nice little base? A nice little starting point? Oh, it's cute. Okay, we need to interact with here. I want Pegasus here. Harold is not here anymore. Harold is my porch goose. And then this Mythopia horse, because that is designed based off of the horse that Pain and Panic turn into. So we can have both of them hanging out in front of this house together. Look at them. Look at them running around. So cute. That Grecian urn, I don't know where we're going to put it. That's not staying there. But everything else, I like this. So far. We're not done with it. That's all the decorating for today, guys. Thanks for hanging out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We have more to do. We need a path. Would this gold path be too opulent? Would it? I don't have enough for it, but like, would that be too much? Hold on, I need to see what it would look like just like as a cluster. Because right now, just as a border, it doesn't look that bad. But let's see just what it would look like as a cluster. Ew! You don't like that? Yeah, it's not the same gold. This is a more yellowy, like, mac and cheese gold. And then this is more of like a sunset gold. So, it could have been cool. You could have had faith in me. Okay, let's see. I may just do loose gravel. You know? Because, like, that's kind of what their roads would have looked like. Not that I'm, like, trying to be historically accurate here, but just, like, trying to make it, like, match the vibe. I think maybe loose gravel will match the vibe. Let's see, I can always remove this, and I also have plenty of loose gravel, so that's great for us. It's exactly what we need. Okay, how's that look? I think that looks fine. We can maybe, like, expand this out to where it's just, like, kind of more circular. And I know this is very, like, harsh circulation right now. But we can smooth it out. Yeah. Okay, how do I... Diagonal mode. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, no. There we go. Yeah, that smoothed it out. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. No, we want T. There we go. There we go. Now I only have to do that for 2 more sides. Goodness. Rotate it. I may just... Oh, that's so much easier. Just doing it once. Just kind of erasing what I did and then putting it back. Yeah, that looks nice, right? Yeah. And then we can do like foliage and stuff. But we can still get in, and we can put a wall right here. No, I don't think I'll put a wall. Just that way, because it's going to look weird unless we have another gate there. And again, I don't want to block anything off. I don't want to block things to where, like, we can't actually move around. Because I want it to look cute, but I want it to be functional. We're making a cute Hercules area right now, but it needs to be functional. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Well, we'll start with that base right now, and now let's move over to the stadium. I may put the stadium over here. I wanted it to kind of be closer together, but this pond is just so big and in the way. But I like it, so I'm fine with it being there. But like, I don't know where else a stadium would go unless we can fit it right here, but that may not look good. Let's see. We'll try it. We'll try it. Let's apply our filters to the godly glamour. We can get to these stairs. Where are you? Stadium seats right there. 1, 2, and then we want 1 more of you. Flip it around. Just so it's like on one side. Okay, that might not be too bad. That might not be too bad. We still want to make sure that we can get to the stones that are back there. But let's We'll have to test it out. We'll have to see how much room this gives us. But I think if we can make this work, I think that will be good. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is so cute. We're on to something. We're starting to cook a little. The oil's burning or boiling. Yeah, this is plenty of room back here. We can still walk. We can still, it's not suffocating. It's not tiny and squished. But yet it's not, it allows there to be still enough room right here. So we can breathe here and then, oh, we can just plop on down. And then be like, oh wow, look at all the, well, we can't. Look at all the programming over there. Look at all the races. Okay, get up. We got things to do. No sitting around. No lollygagging. We got decorations to place. Okay, okay, okay. I want the path to, like, I kind of want the racetrack to be made out of this ancient stadium walkway. I want to see how that looks. I think that could be cool. I think that could be super cool. Let's see if we curve it. See, this is why I was like, oh, we may just need 4. Ooh. Bring it around town. Oh, we made it slightly too small. Sorry. Oh, and then over here. Oh, this is gonna be a... Okay, yeah, we gotta, like, bring this... Okay, okay, okay. Okay, I see what's going on. I see what's happening here. You're face to face with greatness, and it's strange. You don't even know how you feel. It's adorable. It's nice to see that humans never change. I am hilarious. That's a good movie. Not the live action version. Well, I can't say that because I haven't seen the live action version of Moana. But knowing that it's a shot-for-shot remake tells me that it is not a good movie. It's the only time live action movies have ever, like remakes have ever been good is when it's not a shot-for-shot remake and they do something unique with the material. Oh, I feel like we may need one more to make it even. Unless we just make the stadium shorter. Like the runway. We just delete these 2. If we bring it up just slightly, I think this could work. What do we think? Is this too small? I think it could be fine. I mean, yeah, it's... If we were to actually, like, run around it, it might give us a little bit of motion sickness because it's a very short turnaround, but I think that's not the worst. It doesn't look that bad, especially, like, in, like, everyday walking around view, which is what matters. We need it to look good in that view and not just this view. So let's take... Do we want to, like... We can put that underneath there. That's cute. Why not? I appreciate that this can go over pretty much anything. Go under pretty much anything. I appreciate that. And we can place more of these with... right here. Oh, that's cute! Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking with gas. Okay, okay, okay. So, I think we should have something in the middle. What if we have this giant Grecian head in the middle? Oh, this is not lined up. Hold on. This is not even. Y'all don't even have to tell me that. I know. I realize that now. I realize my grave mistake. That ain't even. But now it is. And then we can put this head right here, this big bust. And then, let's see, we had some other training material. Did we not? I believe we did. I think it's in the Hercules section. Let's see, we have these hero training targets. So we can like put those right here so they can like, while they're running around the track, they gotta go like, pew, they gotta hit them while they're running. That could be good. And then these like weight training sets are also around. Although they have a really big section around them. I don't know how this is gonna work. I know it's meant to like bring people around it, but I don't know. I don't know. We could have a cornucopia in the middle. Like the Hunger Games. It's too small. It's too small of a cornucopia. This Olympian tree, also too small. This Hercules statue? Oh, that could be what's in the middle, not this giant head of some random person. Hercules himself. Hercules, Hercules. He's amazing. Yes. I don't like that one in the middle. We can put that right there, though. I don't know. I think that could be good. Yeah. What are we thinking? Yeah, I think so. If we put that right there, could we slide through? No, we couldn't. But we could slide through this way. Like, just go around here. If we wanted to. We'll see. We'll keep it. I'm not too attached to that gate being there, but it could be something. Okay, and then we need a place to relax. We're watching the peasants watch from over here, but then the people with the VIP tickets watch underneath the shade. Or maybe this is just the refreshment table for everyone. Maybe. Oh, the only thing is I'm making it to where this area is not going to be decorated at all, and I don't know what I'm going to put there. That's a problem for future Lakin. That's a problem for future Lakin. Right now, Lakin is focused on just trying to decorate. We're trying our hardest to decorate. And I think it's coming together. I think this is working. I think we're vibing. Let me know if I'm incorrect. Actually, no. Don't let me know if I'm incorrect. Let me know if I'm correct. Because I know I'm correct. Also, if you told me I was incorrect, I'd probably cry. But let's see. Let's see. Okay. Because, like, we have this chaise lounge, and we have this giant chair. It's a lot. It's a lot. But, and then we have these pillars. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought maybe we could do something with these pillars, but really, is that the taller one? Yeah, that is. Okay. It's so... The taller one is not tall. I feel like that is a missed opportunity of making them, you know, the same height as these. Just saying. Just saying, you know, maybe that would have been fun. We can put the Greek stage. We could put it over here. Mm. We'll set it down. I don't know if we're gonna use it. I don't know if we're going to. Oh, these planets surrounding Hercules' statue? Oh. We could be onto something there. We could be onto something there. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Were we on the Star Path ones or were we? No. Okay. So let's get these. Let's just get this seat out here, at least one of them, so we can make sure we can see what's going on with it. As well as this companion house, because it looks like a nice little relaxing area. Now, these are not the only items we're going to be using to decorate with today, but these are the items that we're going to, like, we can, like, start off with as a base, you know? I think a base is a good stepping stone. I wish it could line up slightly, like, just, you see how this right here is, like, the pond or the river or whatever is diagonal? I wish this diagonal of the pavilion would match up with it. Ugh, that would be so nice. We may just put it in the middle then. I was wanting to have it, like, closer to the side, but if it's gonna, like, be that far off, we can just put, like, foliage over there. You know? Because I want it to be on an angle. We love an angle. Gotta always have an angle. What's your angle? What you getting at? Just getting at having a grand old comfy time. See, because you can have all these seats under here. It's a nice, relaxing time. It's great. We even have, actually, I think the companion house would look great not on an angle. Hear me out. I mean, it is technically on an angle because this pavilion's on an angle, but you know, like just right there, right in the middle. Maybe. Maybe. I think so. I think so. And then that can go there. And then this chaise lounge, which honestly, chaise lounges sound like they would be so comfy. Every time I'm here, I hear like, ooh, a chaise lounge. Yes, that would be so good to sit on. But honestly, I've never found a comfortable chaise before. I've never sat on a chaise that I'm like, yeah, this is it. This is comfy. No, they're always so uncomfortable to sit on. It's not good. Not grand. It's not fun. Put it right there. They can be, those can be like kind of like end tables. I don't know. I don't like it. Is my fire sizzling? Is my gas going out? Oh no. Not what we want. No, I don't know what I'm doing with there. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna cut that out right now. Maybe just one. And we can put like a table in the middle. Okay. Let's put this giant bust. This giant bust needs to be here. It's screaming to go there. And then... is this a decent base? Let's put a path underneath here. Like a nice little like stone path. Like the natural brick one. Yeah. Because again, we want it to look... oh no. This is what I get for working on an angle. Oh no. Okay. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? come back to the screen and thought the chaise lounge was a sled, which means you were building a Greek garage. Yeah, welcome to what's that show called? The car show. I was about to say MTV Cribs, but it's not Cribs because it's not Pimp My Ride. Yeah, we're trying to pimp Hercules' ride. No, we're actually just realizing that we built this on an angle, you know, like I love to do. And I'm realizing that I've probably bitten myself in the butt with being able to put a path underneath there. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. Do we have a rug that works? We have the walkways. I mean, we could do them. Oh no, but they can't even go line up one after the other. Oh my goodness. We could do that. I don't like that. Y'all like that? Oh. Oh, they can't even line up, like... Oh my goodness. What have I done? The angle, the slight tilt has betrayed me. It's betrayed me. Okay, let's see. Let's make this straight. Boring, but we'll do it. Okay, are we gonna still be able to walk through here? That's the question. Let's bring it right over here. Or is it big enough to sit right here? No. Wait. No. Wait, no. No. Just put it right... Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to convince myself that it can still go in this spot, even if it's not angled. But I don't think it looks right. I don't think so. I think if we're wanting it straight on, it needs to line up with this pond and not this one. So I think that, like... Hold on, it's being funky. There we go. Like, if we put it right there, I can still get through right there. We'll have to see if it makes it to where it's not enjoyable to walk through. We'll have to see about that. Because, again, I still want this to all be extremely functional. I don't want to be like, oh, I can't go that way anymore because my decorations block it. No, 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 no. No blocking of the decorations. Only the blocking of cute areas. Yeah. You want this giant? No. Not even gonna finish that sentence. We're gonna do a path. We're gonna do the natural brick path. And it's not gonna hurt us anymore because we have the beauty that is straight paths. Ugh. Only good thing about not being on an angle. Only good thing. The angles are peak. The angles are great. Actually, we can probably, like, get this out a little bit more. Like, on the sides. And maybe actually, like... There we go. Above as well. As above, so below. There we go. Yeah. I think that could look good. And then we have, like, we can have these rocky stones leading up to here to connect the two. And then we can have some more of them. I only have one, so not really gonna work for us right now. But the muddy path, I think I'm gonna put in the middle of here in the middle of the arena. So that way we don't have grass clipping up through it. But also, so we, like, it looks like it's just been, like, used a lot, you know? Like, it looks like it's been ran, because I doubt that if you have a running track, the middle is gonna not be ran on at all. Like, I just don't believe that. So we're gonna make this muddy for that reason. Oh, one left. I think I have some over here that are, yeah, like right here. We don't need these two. There we go. I saved the day. Don't worry, guys. I know you were all scared about that, but don't worry. We got it. Also, kind of the same like right here. Let's see. Do I have any extras? I think that's an extra. I think we don't need that one. Yeah, we're fine there. We can hug these corners and it's fine. Like, you can kind of see it, but like it's not like the end of the world that you can kind of see it. Like, it's barely noticeable. You can see, okay, well that one's a little bit more noticeable, but I think if we have it along all the edges, it could be look intentional. And then we can put it right here. Where is it? Muddy path. Okay, we don't have enough, but I like the muddy path being right there because, again, that grass would not grow right there because people would be walking back and forth right there. Oh, that one's real noticeable. Okay. I'm just gonna have to get more muddy path, I guess. I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. And then... Let's see. I think we may... I'm looking at the time, and I think we may have to just stop here for right now. But we will continue decorating. I don't know if we'll continue decorating tomorrow because we have the update, but if we have time after we explore some of the update, we may continue decorating. But we don't have enough time to continue. But I think this is a good stopping point for right now. I think we've gotten a good solid base for what we want. So let's go ahead and run through it so we can see what we're working with so far. So we come over here. Here's the training area. Here's the running around. We'll get more muddy path. We'll get more planets to go around Hercules's statue. We'll get some plants to go in here because while it's muddy and barren, there's still some things that can grow. And then like as the people are running, they can shoot these little targets. And then over here you can sit down, or you can sit down under the shade on the chaise lounge and things like that. And then we can also clearly get back here to all this. We can get around. It's great. It's grand. It's fun. And then over here, that stage, I don't think is going to stay there. We may put the stage back there in that little empty area. Since I don't know what to do with it, we can put like a little stage there. But then here is Hercules' house. We have baby Pegasus. We have the companion house. We have this giant Pegasus statue. And yeah, you gotta come through the gate to get in. It's great. It's great. But I think this is a great first step for our first time decorating, like officially decorating. I've decorated my plaza. So that's, I guess, the first decoration thing. But like first, like really breaking things down and being like, okay, this is what I want this area to look like for forever. So I think we're doing good. I think this is a great base. If y'all have any ideas, please let me know. because I'm a Disney Dreamlight Valley decorating newbie. But before we fully say goodbye, don't go anywhere because I have a pack of Attack of the Vine to open. So let's go ahead and open this up together. Let's go to our just chatting screen. You can see it nice and big. So this is a pack of Lorcana. Lorcana is a Disney trading card game created by Ravensburger. Attack of the Vine is the most recent set, and it has, with this set, it has the introduction of Monsters Inc. cards, Up cards, and then as this shows, a lot of Winnie the Pooh cards as well. So a very cool set. I've been seeing a lot of people. This set has brought a lot of new people into the game, and which is very exciting. And if you don't know how to play the game of Lorcana, do not worry. We're not here to talk about how to play or like what would be the best, like, oh, this is a good card to play or whatever like that. We're oh my goodness. We're focused in on what's the cutest card, you know? So while we're opening these packs, keep a lookout for what you think the top 3 cutest cards we've pulled are, because that's what we'll figure out at the end. But let's go ahead and start looking at them. This first card we have is Beast. Looks like he's holding something, protecting something from the vine. Is he protecting the flower? Can't fully see, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like indeed. And then our next card, we have Pluto. Oh, he looks like a little scientist. He looks very strong and capable of defending off this vine. Now, one of the great things about Lorcana is there is like lore as to what's going on, why the set is the set that it is. And in this one, the vines have become magic from what I can understand, and they're deadly. They can control you, and so we have to protect ourselves from them. And this card is Jasmine. Cute. All the gardening materials behind her. I love it. I love it. And then we have, ooh, look at this Maleficent card. Oh, cower before me. Yes. This is such a good card. Oh, that's so pretty. This may be in the top 3. I don't know. We'll have to see what we pull next. But this one is definitely a top 3 contender. Then we have Cetus. I don't know what Cetus is. Is Cetus from Hercules? Yeah. So the flavor text down here is a quote from Hades. So that is oh no, I've messed up the focus now. No, we can no longer look at Cetus. There we go. Cetus is a funny name. Sounds like Cletus. Cetus, what are you doing over there? And then we have Peter Pan. It looks like he's playing with it. I don't think you should play with the vines, buddy. I don't think you should. Next is our first uncommon card. So all the cards before this have been common, and our first uncommon is a Power Surge. Ooh, fancy, fancy. I like it, I like it. And then we have Boo! Oh, this is so cute. This is adorable. This may be a top 3 card if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Oh yes, that's adorable. Next is Megavolt. I think this is a Darkwing Duck character, if I remember correctly. So, Megavolt. Kinda looks scary. Oh wait, we have an ad that's trying to play. We need to snooze that. No, thank you, no, thank you. And then next we have Gopher from Winnie the Pooh. Oh, and he has a little like honey comb stick thing. That's cute. Oh, that's adorable. I like gopher. That sounded really southern. I don't always think I have a southern accent, but sometimes it does come out. Oh, and this is our first rare. Right there, you can see the triangle, so that's our first rare. But yeah, I sounded really southern right there. I like gopher. And then our next one is, oh, we have a super rare with Dash Par and Violet Par. We have an Incredibles card. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. This one's really pretty. Oh, I like this. I think I know what the top 3 cards are, but let's see what our final card is, what our foil is, and let's see if that competes. We got a common foil. It's We'll Save Our Village. A Gaston card. Oh. Hold on, it's not focusing. It's not wanting to focus. There it goes, there it goes. There we go. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks real nice. I like it, I like it. And then lastly is our puzzle piece. I love that Disney Lorcana puts in puzzle pieces. So that way it's just a fun thing to collect at the end, because the back is usually just like an informational about like other things you can buy. So I'm glad that it's not just like literal trash. I can at least save enough to make a puzzle in my binder, which is fun. Let's see. Y'all let me know what you think, what your top 3 are. Honestly, there's no real wrong answers because pretty much all Lorcana cards are cuties. Unlike Magic the Gathering or like Pokemon. Sometimes those are uggos. But Lorcana pretty much has all cuties. But I'm gonna pick my top 3. You have your top 3. And again, no wrong answers. You liked Cletus. Well, Cletus is not in my top 3, but honestly, yeah. I can see it. I can see it. Cletus. Cetus. It's Cetus, not Cletus. It's Cetus in our heads now. But I'm a little blurry, but that's okay because we're about to see my top 3 cards. Are you ready? Are you ready? My top 3 cards are 1, 2, 3. Bam. The Maleficent card, the Violet and Dash Par card, and the Boo card. These 3 are my top 3 cutest cards that we pulled today. These are the prettiest cards, I think, in my opinion. Again, no wrong answers. But these are my 3. And it doesn't always have to be the best ones. It just happens that this one is really pretty, and it's also one of the more rare cards. So, that's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. But yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you all doing so. Because you don't have to, but the fact that you chose to spend your time with me today, I greatly appreciate it. Remember, you are important and the world would not be the same without you in it. And I'm not just saying that. I promise I'm not. You've made my day by hanging out with me, and hopefully I've been able to make your day by hanging out with you just for a little bit. So if it's the morning or I guess afternoon, like it is for me now, hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow we will be back with some more Disney Dreamlight Valley with the new Pixel Perfect update. So tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, you can join me here on Twitch or YouTube, and we will have fun exploring this new update together, which I'm so excited for. And hopefully soon we'll be able to finish the decorating that we started today with the Hercules area. So definitely stick around for that. And again, we have a bonus stream this Saturday, August 1st. It's going to be a Twitch exclusive stream where we're going to hang out, discuss K-pop, and you'll more than likely come away with a new favorite song. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. So hope to see you there as we celebrate all the August birthdays in our community. But it needs to be a Twitch exclusive, and there's not going to be a VOD afterwards, so you don't want to miss it. But Um, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. And I guess the only thing I have left to say is bye.